Looks like we might be live on this thing. Look at all these comments already in here. Oh my god! JayzTwoCents is live and fighting a little bit of a cold, but we're good to go. So before we get this thing going here, I've got a few things I want to talk about today. And I know a lot of you are going to be new to this whole concept of Tech Talk with JayzTwoCents because guess what? It's brand new. This is only the second time I've decided to do this, and I really like to interact live with you guys, and there's a couple of things I've got to go ahead and say right now, because if you guys want to communicate with me during this live stream, that's perfectly fine. That's the whole reason why I do it. I've got Tech Addiction, which I do, which is a recorded show, and I try and get involved in the comments, but I'll be honest with you, between both my channels now, I'm getting so many comments and things, it is very, very difficult. Seriously difficult to be able to respond to everything, and so I'm doing the best I can, and I see it getting to the point to where, damn, if I'm not right on the edge of being that guy that's having a hell of a time responding to people, I don't want people to think I'm ignoring them. So I've decided to do this concept of Tech Talk, and it's going to be about an hour, and my problem is I get to rambling and talking, and you guys don't want me to leave, and so I had a 4-hour stream on here one time, and I'm going to warn you right now, this is not a 4-hour stream. Oh my god, no. It's Friday night. And I've got websites to look at, games to play, because God knows I don't have a life outside that door right there. No, seriously, guys, it's Friday night. You know, the kid and the wife are in the other room watching TV. They're cooking dinner, and they are kind enough to leave me alone a little bit while I do this, because, God, if this isn't just like work. The last 5 months have been absolutely crazy, and if you guys came here and found me because of my friend Boogie, I really appreciate you guys coming, and I want to say a couple of things. One, if you want to communicate with me during this stream, you can comment in the YouTube, but here's the problem with YouTube. It's like 3 or 4 minutes delayed before I get to see the comments sometimes, and sometimes it goes by so fast I can't read it fast enough. Okay, that's the first problem. Second of all, if you want me to see a comment, there's 2 places where you guys can do it and get the best chance of that. First place, Twitter. I love Twitter, and the reason why I love Twitter is it's limited to 140 characters, and every now and then I'll open up a message on YouTube and it's like just this whole book of text opens up, and it's like, oh my god, I've got like 30 seconds to read this, and I'm not going to be able to give you the response that you deserve. So do me a favor, if you guys want to say anything to me during this live stream that you want to talk about, put it in Twitter or Facebook. I have a Facebook page. It is down in the description, I believe. Should be in the description. Did the best I could to prepare, guys. This was a lot of work, and I'm putting a lot of effort into this stream, so I'd appreciate it if you came for the giveaway, if you stay for the content, because I will do the best I can to make sure that you guys are having a good time. And I think you are, because my phone has not stopped vibrating since I started this live stream. It says there's 32 of you in here. I don't know how accurate that is, but I can show you right here on my phone that these are the messages I've gotten just since the live stream has started. So it's going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult to talk to you guys, but that's what I want to do. For the giveaway, I'm not going to do it right off the bat because I know better. I know some of you guys are like, I'm greedy. I want free stuff. Give me those billets. Give me that processor, and then I'm going to get the hell out the door because I don't know you, and I just want your shit. Well, that's not going to fly with me, guys. You guys are going to have to stick around because I'm going to do it at some point during the stream. And I promised, and I said it all over Twitter, that I've got some surprises for you guys. And yes, there are 2 surprises specifically that I want to talk about in this live stream, just for you guys who showed up. There were about 330 entries into this giveaway, if you guys are curious. It's pretty split. When I decided to do this giveaway, I didn't think many people were going to want the AMD because it is an APU. It is not an all-out, powerhouse of a processor. So I wasn't sure exactly whether or not there'd be people that really wanted it. But there are a lot of people that are after this guy, and I wish I could give you guys all this processor because there were some really cool stories of why people want this. There's people that are building computers for family members. There's people who are trying to repair or rebuild computers that got damaged in either a storm or water. One guy had all his stuff stolen, so he's trying to rebuild his computer. And so it really sucks when I only have one to give away, because it's like I'm reading these comments and it's like, holy crap, I just want to be able to give you guys everything, because that's what I'm doing here. I'm giving back. And as I'm growing on YouTube, some companies are noticing that, and that's something else I want to talk about. Munitio, guys. Munitio is an awesome company. They're about 3 years old. I've said it in the reviews, and I'm not paid whatsoever. I have not been paid to say any of the stuff that I'm saying about Munitio. I honestly think they're a great company, and I happened to be introduced to them during the 24-hour Black Ops 2 live stream launch event in Hollywood, where I was with Holly the Doc and Midget King and Big Snacks and all the guys from Yoush, which is, you know, right... Where is the hell? There, right there. That little icon right there, that is Yoush. That is my network. And so show them some love, guys. Go to Munitio, @Munitio for Twitter, @MUNITIO, and hit them with a follow. It would mean a lot to me and a lot to them if you guys would hit follow, because they make what I feel is by far the best in-ear earphones that you can buy. I mean, I've got a whole bunch of earphones. I've also borrowed a whole bunch of earphones doing tests because I'm trying to make a solid name for myself as being somebody you can come to for good advice, and I'm not going to just throw out and spew out a whole bunch of positive words because people are willing to send me something to review. I mean, they're not perfect. I've said some things I don't like about the products, the SVs as well as the billets in the reviews, but overall I think that they're just absolutely amazing. Okay, so I've not been paid for any of the stuff that I've said for Munitio, because some people have commented about, well, God, the things you're saying about him, that you must be paid or you must be getting a kickback. The only thing I'm getting from them is being able to keep the review units, and I'm going to be honest with you, I've given all of those away. I've given them away. The only thing I still have right now are these guys right here for myself, which are the SVs, and the reason why I still have these, there's two reasons. One, they're not released yet. I can't give them away. These aren't even available till next month. You know, there's a couple that have leaked out. eBay and the manufacturer, you know, some of these were given out at CES, but I can't give these away. And second, I'm not going to give these away because these things are freaking awesome. The clarity of these are just absolutely amazing. So enough. That is not a product placement. I was not paid to say that. It was a company that I seriously feel is going places, and I want them to be able to, I really want them to be able to get some exposure and maybe earn some business from you guys, because I think that they're worth it. So please do me a favor. If you're on Twitter and you followed me for this giveaway, go and show Munitio some love. @MUNITIO. It's in the description. Go and hit them with a follow and say JayzTwoCents sent me. Okay? I'm not getting anything for that. I just want you guys to honestly listen to their stuff, and they've got promos that are going on. They do their own giveaways. And one other thing that they gave me, guys. If you don't win a set of Munitios in today's stream, if you do not get picked from Twitter for the billets, they have given me a 25% off coupon code. Good for anything from their site, not just the billets. The billets, the 9s, the upcoming SVs, 25% off whatever you want to buy. So they're throwing you guys a little bit of love there, saying, hey, 25% off if you guys want to go ahead and... I'm loving all of the last-minute entries here. 25% off if you guys want. And I've got so many tweets now. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. There's almost 50 of you in here. But you must be following me on Twitter for the giveaway. That is very, very important, because not only am I doing this, you know, to try and get some exposure for myself and exposure for Munitio, but I am out to get more followers and subscribers. I spend a lot of time on the things that I do, like these backgrounds and the videos that I make. It takes a lot of time. So I think... if you guys are subscribed or following because of the giveaway, do me a favor. Don't unsub when this is done. Just like I promised, my last giveaway, which was in December, I'm doing more, and they're getting bigger, as you guys can see. Last time it was a set of billets. This time it's including a processor and a set of billets, and I've got more that I'm already working on with other companies that I've connected with at CES to give you more amazing stuff. So, with that, I'm going to let you guys go ahead and double check to make sure you're following, because here's some sad news. There are about 50 entries of people who clicked that button but did not follow. So when I do my random Twitter draw, and if your name pops up and you aren't following, guess what? We're going to go ahead and move to the next guy. Okay? This just actually caught my attention. Kamain91 says, I'm very surprised you don't have more subs. You know what? I'll be honest with you. I'm surprised I have as many as I have, because I did not think this would go anywhere. I've only been on YouTube since August. I've got over 3,000 subscribers since August. I actually think that's really good, and I'm about to hit 300,000 views. 300,000 views. And here's the really interesting part. I added up all the minutes watched on my videos, and guess what? I am over 4 years worth of minutes watched on my videos. If you took all the minutes everywhere in the world that anyone's watched my stuff and just made it one linear timeline, it would take 4 years to watch as much as my videos have already been watched. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy. I don't even know why I looked up that stat, but it just made me wonder what it was, and there it is. Okay, so that was a 10-minute introduction. Get in your last entries and make sure you're following, because if you're not, you do not win. I am also going to be cutting off the giveaway at some point during this live stream, at which I am just going to switch and say, all right, guys, it is time for, as Boogie would call, Thunderdome. And that is when we're going to do the giveaway. And if you guys heard that reference to Boogie right there, Boogie is a friend. Some of you don't believe that Boogie's a friend of mine. He is a friend, and he sent a lot of you, and I'm very appreciative of that. But two main things I want to talk about during this stream, and then we'll get your guys' comments in here, and I'll start responding to you, because it's just flying by so freaking fast. It's really, really hard to read some of this stuff. There's two things in the news right now that I want to discuss, and guys, I'm doing the best I can on these comments. They are just freaking flying in. Now I know how Boogie feels, and I've only got 52 of you in here. He's got like 1,200 when he does this. Two things. One, in the United States in 2010, and I've been tweeting about this earlier today, and it's going to make me a very, very rage-filled video. And I try not to get too rage-filled in my videos because I want to come off professional, but damn it, I'm about to just say screw all of that and just let the emotion fly. Because in 2010, Google and Apple both tried to make it illegal to unlock a device that has their operating systems on it so that you can use it on another carrier. So let's say you have Verizon and you want to use your phone on Sprint. You could unlock it, or Metro, not Metro, yeah, Metro PCS, Metro in the United States. You could unlock the phone. You could pay a guy 20 bucks on Craigslist. He can unlock your phone with his software, and then guess what? You can take your phone and get it put onto that carrier. Well, Google and Apple tried to make that illegal, and they lost. The DMCA, I don't even remember what DMCA stands for other than damn men can ass lick. I don't know. They suck. That's the bottom line, and here's the reason why. They determined that it was perfectly legal for you to do whatever the hell you want with a device that you own. If I buy a computer that comes pre-installed with Windows and I want to unlock it and make it run Ubuntu, why the hell shouldn't I be able to do that, right? Guess what? You can, but on the phone. If you want to unlock it so that you can use it on a different carrier or change its engine, if you will, it's now a felony as of midnight tonight. And you can have up to 10 years of prison time for unlocking a cell phone. What kind of crap is that? I mean, seriously. That is like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I've heard stories of people that have involuntary manslaughter or drunk driving murder charges that have less time in prison than somebody who unlocks their cell phone. That is, I can't even understand the logic of where that comes from. And here's the reason why I'm really pissed at the DMCA is because instead of making this some sort of a permanent agreement, they said, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll put a 2.5-year stay on this, and we'll say it's legal for 2.5 years, and then we'll revisit it in the future, because here's why. They knew 2.5 years down the road it would be after the 2012 inauguration. There might be a new office, and there might be a new president in office, so we don't want to do anything right now. We'll let the president deal with it, or whoever it's going to be. Well, guess what? It's totally swept under that temporary rug, which is now lifted, and it gives the United States government just that much more power to do something really stupid and spend a lot of money on something that is not important. And not to mention the amount of money that's spent every single year in both the private sector and a lot of legitimate small, like, you know, device repair companies. You see them at the mall, you see the kiosks, you see those legitimate, you know, brick and mortar stores where you can take a device and get it fixed or get it unlocked, right? That's now going to be legal. It's going to stop that money from flowing into our market, and it's going to be absolute garbage. So that just really, really, really pisses me off. Yeah, F-34R Pantera 1000 felony. Felony. If I took this phone right here, well, I guess this one doesn't count because it's already unlocked. Verizon sends all of their iPhone 5s already unlocked. So I can take a SIM card out of here and go anywhere I want with it, including AT&T. Here's the part that's really stupid to me, is they have said that they are, this law, by the way, actually expired back in October, okay? But what they decided to do when it expired is said, you know what? We're going to give 3 months. We're going to give 3 extra months. Again, like I said, because of the freaking inauguration, they didn't want to handle it at that time. They wanted to let the new administration deal with it. And so they pushed it 3 months to give people a 3-month buffer to, one, run out and unlock your device if you want to. We won't. We'll look this way while you run that way and unlock your device. And then come January, January 26th, damn it, we're coming down on you as hard as we can. So then tell me this. How are you going to tell a difference between who was already unlocked and who's unlocked after the date? In your eyes, you're going to look at it, and every single person who has an unlocked phone is going to be a criminal, a felon, and a 10-year... Yeah, okay. So... I'm going to be doing a video on that, and a lot of you guys might be rehearing some of what I just said, but you know what? I'll do the best I can to make it funny, but at this Digital Millennium Copyright Act, thank you, Ubuntu. I know you were tweeting with me about that, Ubu, the tech guru. Ubu, the tech guru, right here on YouTube. Got a technology channel just like I do. Make sure you go check it out. But seriously, they aren't even the ones who should be dealing with this. This is the Digital Millennium Copyright Act was not a... They're about protecting digital and intellectual property when it comes to systems and the internet and anything that's electronic. Like, we're talking operating systems here, or software. Right? You go to the Pirate Bay and you download something that's cracked. That's what we're talking about. What the hell does it have to do with the hardware on this thing? Because it's a hardware issue. They have no jurisdiction over it, and that just really, really, really pisses me off. So, okay, so before I get into my next announcement, I'm going to go ahead and try and read some of these comments here. I'm going to start on Twitter. And by the way, guys, I see a lot of you... Like, for instance, Comedy Aftermath, you entered for both. That's a no-no, mister. You need to go and delete the one you don't want to win as much, because if you're in both, the automation will say, they're double entried. You can't win, and it will kick out your entry there. So do yourself a favor. Go in there and delete one. This is being done automated. I'm not picking this. I'm letting the computer decide, because I'm not going to be accused of rigging this thing. Seriously. I want this to be fair and legit. All right, so we'll go ahead and start at the bottom here for a second. Oh my God, where's the bottom? Where is the bottom? It's never ending. Oh my God, some of you guys can't wait to get in here. That's awesome. I couldn't wait to get in here either. Okay. Sorry, some of you guys said you originally subscribe to me because of tech addiction. You know what? I'm about to have a lot of fun with tech addiction. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to bring the green screen back out, and I'm going to do some more production value with it. Some of the problem here is the fact that I've just not had nearly as much time anymore. And you know, there's if I showed you guys my list of ideas for things I want to do, God, it's so freaking long. I keep a digital list on my phone, and I'll go, yeah, that's a good idea, and I'll enter it in, and then it collects dust. Like, I mean, how long did it take me to do my microphone review video when people were asking about microphones? And there's a group of people that keep pressuring me to do a microwave review. And damn, when I was at CES, my friends were sitting there telling me, yeah, do a microwave review, do a microwave review. Because there were like these really freaking cool like Wi-Fi enabled microwaves that you could control from your damn phone. And they were like, dude, do the review of a microwave. That would be awesome. And I didn't do it. Now I'm kind of mad that I didn't. But I was getting tired and cranky at CES because we walked like 20 miles. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and go through the Twitter here a little bit more. J&M's ready and waiting. I'm assuming you were in here before it started. Thank you. Brian Kanopka says, love the background. Thank you. I actually threw that together in about 5 minutes. I like it. Looks like I'm floating and stuff, so I'll go ahead and probably keep that for a little while. Ubu entered once again to win the AMD. Duplicates, man. Duplicates are bad. Once you're in, you're in. Terrence Lepore, stream looks great. I'll be sticking the entirety of it. Thank you, Terrence Lepore. That's a pretty awesome name right there. Stephen Hill, how much are those Munitio billets? Guys, these Munitio billets right here retail for $69.99. Sometimes you can find them a little cheaper. The Modern Warfare 3 versions went for as cheap as $16 because they were just trying to... There was a licensing issue with them, and so Munitio was like, just get rid of them. So they like blew them out for $16. They're gone. Sorry, you guys can't get a hold of those anymore unless you check eBay or Amazon. But these are a $70 value. Seriously, right here. Matt Imbordino says, I really need the AMD. Yes, you do. Jimmy says he's got to win the billets, and Jimmy says he's got to win the AMD. Guys, seriously, I said it in the both videos leading up to this. If you dual enter, it disqualifies you because before it checks those hashtags, and if you guys don't know what those hashtags are, it puts your name into a bucket. It puts you into like a bin or a conversation, and it goes through and it counts the tweets. And if it sees a duplicate that you've entered for something more than once, it kicks out both. So if you've done a duplicate entry, you better go to your Twitter before I do this giveaway. We're already 20 minutes into this live stream that I want to keep about an hour. you better go in and delete one, because I'm telling you right now, you're going to hate yourself. Manu DE said, sent by me. Is there another me? Comedy Aftermath says, tell me why I was sitting on your Twitch just now waiting for 15 minutes. I don't know. Maybe you didn't read the videos, or check the videos and read the description. You gotta work with me here. We already answered that one. Kawamain says, I'm surprised you don't have more subs. Well, do me a favor. Get me more subs. Tell all your friends. Tell your grandma. Tell your teacher. Tell your auto mechanic. Tell your mailman. Pull him inside and say, hey, watch this guy. This guy's freaking retarded, but we like to watch him, so I think you should do that. Virtual Self says he likes Tech Talk. Yes, I like Tech Talk too. That's what we're doing right now. Ask people to like the stream. It's only got 11 likes. Yeah, why don't you guys like the stream? I'm giving away stuff here. I'm giving away a lot of free stuff. Like hundreds of dollars worth of free stuff, and all you got to do is click that button and follow. I think that's not very much work for a lot of possible return. How do you check if you're following? I've never used Twitter before. When you go to my Twitter page, it'll say either following or follow. If it says follow, click it. If it says following, don't. You'll unfollow. Ubu the Tech Guru. Yes, already told me what DMCA stands for. Come on, guys, check me out. Thank you. Raquel Vega Greeter. I probably said your name way wrong. You can't get the live stream. You click now, nothing happens. I'm in this. I'll reply to her. Refresh. Oh, I said refresh. Can't type. All right, we got 11 new ones here. Okay, we'll switch over to Facebook and stuff in a minute here. We've got Dylan Corte. It says live stream and double XP like late birthday present. Yay! So you're like sitting there Call of Duty up while listening to me right now. That's pretty freaking awesome. Especially since I'm so bad at Call of Duty. I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys just a little bit of a secret here. I own Call of Duty Black Ops 2. It's sitting in the living room on the other side of this wall. That's like right there. And I've played till level 3 or rank 3, and that's it. I'm really bad, guys, seriously. But Battlefield 3, though, on the PC, I'm pretty freaking awesome at that. What does it mean you can't flash custom Android ROMs either? Well, it's funny. Somebody broke down the law, and it doesn't cover operating systems. So you can take your Android phone and make it Ubuntu. And that's another point I want to make right there, and I'm surprised it hasn't made Ubu the Tech Guru's head just like freaking explode, is that if they do make it illegal that you flash your ROM or you root your Android, how the hell are you going to get Ubuntu on there? Because that's the way it's going to be delivered right off the bat. Join the Procrastination Nation. I don't wanna. I did that in school. Jimmy Jammin' Minivan. How long will the stream be? It's nearly 2:30 a.m. here and you're tired. Just, like I said, I'm looking for maybe an hour. I can't help where you live, man. I can only help where I live. Sorry. There's too many people all over the world for me to accommodate everybody's sleep schedules. But it's Friday, and if you don't have to work tomorrow, who cares? Stay up. Take coffee. 5-hour energy. Do what I did. Like preload, carb, something. Nothing says, I hate to use Twitter. I'm going to use YouTube. You can't enter through YouTube, so sorry. Ubu says, sorry about the multiple entries. I thought it was for both items. I only did it twice for the AMD. Okay, fine. Just go and delete one. It won't delete both. It'll only delete one. Spider Jesus said he likes my stream. Thank you. Matt, no, don't say Thunderdome. We just started. This is the lightning round. Don't do that. The whole stream is a lightning round, if you haven't noticed. My phone won't stop. Have I played the new DMC? No, but I've actually never played any of the Devil May Cries, I may say. I don't have much time to play games anymore, and it really makes me sad. For a chance to win a new processor or a really cool pair of headphones, check out this stream! That's what Dan Durdale's dad said. James Edge says, I really need the AMD. Probably. How about a shout-out, Jay? Scott Dreher. It's at On the Sonic Edge. There you go. At the on the Sonic Edge. I hate when words run together. My brain doesn't work that way. Synogen Mod is God when it comes out to ROMs. Okay, we're going to go ahead and check out the Facebook and see if anyone said anything over there. It doesn't look like it. So, guys, do me a favor. I know you all have Facebook. Seriously. I did a video about social media and stuff. It was kind of funny, and I talked about Facebook. So, I think you guys should be at least liking my Facebook page. What's my JayzTwoCents fan page? We are at 90 likes. If we can get this fan page to 100 likes during this stream, I'll do something extra. Seriously. So, get this page to 100 likes, and we'll see what we can do. And for the first time Wow, so there's a lot of you guys talking about this page. Okay, second thing I want to go ahead and talk about right now is a lot of you guys may know Ashton Kutcher was starred as Steve Jobs in, what's it called, iJobs? I think the movie's called iJobs, something like that. iJobs, because it can't be Steve Jobs without an I in the front of it. And it was funny, when the Steve Jobs documentary first came out last year, I think it was, early last year, maybe 2011, I don't remember. My wife and I were watching that, and we thought, man, damn it, Ashton Kutcher doesn't look like he could play young Steve Jobs. Well, guess what? He was casted as young Steve Jobs. Well, Steve Wozniak, who was the co-founder of Apple, came out to Gizmodo and said, hey, I watched the opening scene of that movie that they've already kind of pre-released, and I think the movie's coming out next month, I believe, and said, hey, some of you guys are watching on the road. Hands on the wheels, guys. Hands on the wheels. Look straight forward. It's dark. Make sure your lights are on unless you're in another part of the world and it's probably daytime. But you can leave the lights on anyway because that's just safe. Don't laugh too hard. If you laugh, keep your eyes open. Watch where you're going. I don't want to hear about me killing anybody during this live stream. So thank you for that. Thank you for watching on the road. I appreciate it. Don't kill your battery either. Make sure it's plugged in. You want to stay for everything. So anyway, iJobs, the movie, Ashton Kutcher is the co-star, and Steve Wozniak said, hey, that's really cool and stuff, and I watched the opening scene, but that's not even close to accurate. If this movie is supposed to be about the foundation of Apple and how Apple started, he's like, then maybe you might want to keep this accurate, because, you know, that's not the way it went down. The way he explains it is they reversed the roles, where in the clip, and I'm actually going to show the clip, guys, by the way. In the clip, okay, we'll go ahead and start this right now. The shorter guy with the long hair, the kind of overweight guy in the beard, that's Steve Wozniak. And then the taller Ashton Kutcher guy is Steve Jobs. So let's go ahead and check this out.
It's profound. How could you not tell me about this before?
Oh, I was just working on it for my own. It was a hobby.
Exactly. For your own. For you. It's what you wanted. It's what your gut, your instinct wanted. Your big evolved brain wanted something that didn't exist, so you just willed it into existence. So what do you call the system?
The operating system.
The operating system. And
That's
it
what
just
I call
shows.
it. Yeah, it's just a real-time display of current operations.
You can see what you're working on while you're working on it.
Okay.
Don't you think
Look.
this is freedom? This is freedom to create and to do and to build and as artists, as individuals.
Look, you're overreacting. Even if you were developing this for freaks like us, and I doubt you are, nobody wants to buy a computer. Nobody.
How does somebody know what they want if they've never even seen it?
Okay, guys, so there's the clip. Please tell me the audio worked. I did like a complete dress rehearsal, 2 of these, amongst all the different scenes and stuff I have put together. So do me a favor, somebody quick, Facebook or tweet, or don't put a comment. Well, you can put a comment on YouTube. It's very slow. Tell me if the audio worked on that, because that's going to really steer the way that the rest of the live stream goes. Yeah, it's very quiet, guys. I can't do anything about the audio. It's just the way that it came through on Gizmodo. So, okay, here's the bottom line. Here's what happened in that stream, or that particular clip. That's the way the movie starts. And if you didn't hear it, that's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm going to tell you what was said. So, Steve Wozniak develops the first operating system for the homebrew computer. When he refers to it as the homebrew computer, remember, at this time in the 70s, the personal computer didn't exist. It didn't exist. And remember, Apple will at least lead you to believe that they were the creators and the developer of the personal computer. Technically, it was Steve Wozniak. Steve Wozniak, he was the geek. He was the brains. He was the engineer, the guy who could put it together. Remember, the Apple I was put in a freaking wooden box. The wooden box was the case. So Steve Jobs, in this clip, Steve Wozniak, in this clip, is kind of reserved, and what's happening here is Steve Jobs, played by Ashton Kutcher, comes up to Steve and says, Jobs comes up to Wozniak and says, hey, what the hell, man? This thing you've got, this operating system, this is freaking awesome. You can see what it is you're working on. And he kind of plays stupid. He's like, what's it called again? The what? And Wozniak says, the operating system, that's what I call it. And Steve's like, yeah, or Jobs is like, yeah, that thing is awesome. You can see what you're doing while you're operating it. Because remember, computers back at that time was like you entered in a code and then it like ding, and it popped out a little piece of paper that told you what happened. That was real, guys. For those of you that are young and those computers where they spit out a little piece of paper with a big spinning wheels? Yeah, that's how computers were back then. And they would have filled up this entire room, okay? So Steve Jobs is so excited. He's like, dude, this is the future. This is the future of computers. We can put a computer in everybody's home. And in the clip anyway, Steve Wozniak is acting as in, yeah, I guess nobody wants computers. This is just a personal project of mine. And Jobs gets mad and says, yeah, personal, it's yours, but why aren't you sharing this with the world? Let's put this out there. And they're playing up Steve Jobs as to be the social, yeah, let's do this. And you know, Wozniak is kind of like, no, I don't think anybody would care, which is kind of like how I felt about my YouTube channel when I first started, right? Well, just like my YouTube channel, look, people actually give a shit. So what Wozniak came out and said when he watched that, and he wrote back to Gizmodo, he told Gizmodo that, here's an actual quote. He said, this isn't even close. We never even had such interaction in roles. I'm not even sure what it's getting at. Personalities are all wrong, although his is closer as being kind of the shy, reserved guy. He says, don't forget that my purpose was inspired by the values of the Homebrew Computer Club. The Homebrew Computer Club, which I mentioned, these are engineers who invented the computer in a freaking garage. He says, along with the ideas and value of such machines, and Steve J. wasn't even around. He didn't even attend the club. And Wozniak says, I was the one that was out there pushing for the social impact of the future of this PC. So they totally flipped it. They flipped it and says, Steve Jobs was the guy that was pushing Wozniak to release it. And Wozniak is saying, Steve Jobs wasn't even around. He didn't even come to the club. You know, Steve Jobs was kind of out getting, doing LSD. If you guys didn't know that, Steve Jobs did LSD back in the 70s during this whole process. And so Wozniak was looking at this going, I'm not going to get, he says he's not going to get mad about it. If it's entertaining and it's a movie, fine, but if this is supposed to be some sort of portrayal of the history and the foundation of Apple and how it started, it's completely inaccurate. And so he's finding himself really having to kind of defend himself as, wait a minute, if you're the guy who built the first computer and there's a movie portraying you as the guy that wanted to keep that for yourself, and the guy who's passed away and has been very martyred is now being portrayed as the guy who shoved that into him, then I would be pissed. All right. He goes on to say, and I won't read the whole clip. He kind of came back after he and Gizmodo were having a conversation. He says, look, it's only a clip. Okay, it's the way the movie starts. He says, the movie should be very popular, and I hope it's entertaining. It may be correct, and it may not. This is the only clip. This is only a clip, but you'll see the direction they are slanting this movie in just by the dialogue of this script. He says, I never wore a tie back then. He says, I wore blue jeans and the same style button-up shirt every day of my life, and I was not professional in his demeanor ever. He says here is a reply I gave to someone on Facebook a few minutes ago, and he talks about the fact that, look, it's a movie, and I understand that, but what is the purpose of this movie? Is it based on a true story, or is it the story of Apple? That's the bottom line there. And since one of the things that has been really kind of pumped this year and getting people pretty excited is this iJobs movie, and I'm going to go and watch it. It may be very entertaining, but based on just what I've seen from Steve Wozniak right here, I'm going to go ahead and say that, look, I'm going to take it as entertainment value. If you want to know about the actual start of Apple, you got to go and get his book, iJobs. And that's what kind of pissed him off too, is he's like, well, they took the name of my book, which he gave permission. He licensed the name of the book. And they took the book and they took the information from it, but then they just kind of like took it in this whole other direction. And I think I would feel a little bit pissed if it were me. Seriously. So what do you guys feel about that? Do you think that this is fair? Do you think that this should have been a movie about the start of Apple, or should it just be an entertainment value drama? Because that's really what it looks like it's going towards. Okay. There are 60 people in here. What's interesting to me is how there have been 101 of you that have opened the stream, but there's only 61 of you in here. Does that mean some of you guys don't want the giveaway? I don't know. Remember, when it comes to giving away the AMD, right here, or giving away the billets, right here, you don't have to be present in the live stream to win. And if you're not here, obviously, you didn't hear that. I'm going to be doing more in the future, so I've already said it. I need you guys to do me a favor and not unsub or unfollow if you didn't win. Check out the content. If you like it, stick around. If you don't, stay subbed and check out future videos, because my content is constantly evolving. So I want to see what I can do to keep you guys as viewers. But When it comes to viewers, I had a very, very, very exciting phone call today from a guy named David Martin. David Martin is a correspondent with Fox 35 in Orlando. Are there any of you in here watching right now that live in the Orlando, Florida area and are get Fox 35 on your TV? I would really, really like it if you could speak up. Tweet me, Facebook me, something, because JayzTwoCents on Monday night is going to be on there and featured on the news, on the news remixed segment. And so I'm really, really excited about this because he contacted me today and we had a conversation. He's very excited and they're using some of my content, and I can't wait to see how this turns out. I mean, I had a whole conversation with the producer today, and they really like my channel. There's some future stuff that they want to use of mine. And if you weren't watching Twitter today, you wouldn't know that, but I'm very excited. I mean, I'm actually really, really tired right now, and the only reason I'm still going is because of the fact that I had to buy some coffee on the way home, because I found out at about 10:30 this morning that I was going to be on this TV show. And this TV show plays coast to coast. It is a Fox syndicated segment of the news. How many people watch the news? The news is one of the most watched broadcasts of any type of show that anyone ever watches. Some people get on TV only to watch the news. So the fact that I'm going to be featured in a 3-minute segment is freaking exciting. And they told me that they're using a lot of my content in the way that they edit this together because they thought that my rant on It Sucks Working in IT was a really fun video. And so I cannot wait to see how this does. So Duradell's dad said he lived in Orlando twice over. Yeah. Okay. Well, somebody's got to live in Orlando because I really want a copy of this. And only the reason why I say I want a copy of this as it airs on TV, because it's going to be put up on their Facebook page Monday night, and it's also going to be on the Fox 35 website, and it will be on the Fox 11, which is Los Angeles as well. And the way he explained it to me is the okay, we've got AKA Slayer49 says he gets Fox Orlando. He doesn't watch it, though. We'll try to see it. If you have a way of recording that, even if it's just freaking pointing your cell phone at the TV, do me a favor and record that and send it to me. I'll give you a shout-out or something. We'll do something. I just want to see it as it airs. That would be really cool if you could do that. If not, you know, I understand a lot of you guys don't like Fox News, but this particular segment and the type of show that they do is not political. Really, it's just kind of comedic, kind of like what I do with Tech Addiction. So it's really neutral. Because when he said he was with Fox 2, I kind of got a little worried. I'm like, oh boy, you know, Fox is so controversial and so conservative. I didn't want to really, because he called me for permission to use it, so I didn't want to put myself in a situation where I might have been a little uncomfortable. But it's fine, everything's good. And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and show you guys just a little bit of what it is. This isn't the actual video. This is the segment that I'm being put into, and so we're going to go ahead and we'll watch a little bit of this here.
Hi everyone, welcome to the News Remix. Now, images of an amazing dust storm in Phoenix, forcing road closures, making it difficult for people to breathe. These storms can get to 2,000 feet tall, 60 miles wide. Visibility drop. I'm sorry, is this boring you?
No, keep going. You're doing great.
Okay. Visibility has dropped to less than a quarter mile with winds up to 40. Okay, give me that. Are you doodling? What's wrong with you?
Doodling is good for you. It can aid in a person's memory.
Oh, okay. That's YouTube's The Gradual Report to tell us about doodling.
What doodling does is it keeps the human brain from entering a complete and total daydream-like state and allows them to semi-focus what's occurring around them.
Huh. Turns out he's right. CBS Money Watch reporting on a study out of the University of Plymouth in the UK. People who doodle in meetings retain 29% more information than those who sit through meetings unoccupied.
That's why you doodle when you're in class and you're bored. Thus, it acts as a mediator from keeping your brain from thinking too much and not thinking at all.
Huh. Well, people in this study...
Okay, make!
Okay. People in this study mostly...
Okay, guys, so that's just a piece of what the segment is, and what they're doing is they're doing a feature on it's about emerging jobs in America, and how IT and PR and some of these other jobs are really emerging as being some of the highest paid and most sought after jobs in America. And you guys might hear a barking dog now because the neighbor's dog is fucking annoying. Anyway, so I'm going to be on that Monday night, and he kind of gave me an idea, and he told me how he's going to be using it, and I'm going to be opening up the show with, you know, the beginning of my video where I've got the pop-ups and, you know, all right, who's been watching porn on this computer? You know, that's kind of the way that we're going to be opening that up. So some of you guys are saying that, you know, that you think it's a good fit and it's going to be entertaining. I hope so. Maybe this will be some sort of exposure that gets me, pushes me up a notch on the YouTube ladder. And the only reason I want to go up is because I want to be able to reach more of you guys. Because the more views I get, the more I get in return, the more I can give back to you guys. So what I'm going to do now is we're going to go ahead and talk about what it is that we're giving away. Okay? We've got the AMD A8 3870K processor, and there were a lot of people that made some comments on this thing that said, oh, it's only an A8, why isn't it an A10? Or the A8 is only a mid-range, blah, blah, blah. This processor is important because of the fact that there are so many people on my AMD versus Intel video that I can't even tell you how many messages I get a day. A couple dozen messages a day, not even including comments, asking me which is better, this or that. And people are comparing the A series, the A8 and the A10, to some of the lower end i3s and earlier model, Intels, and some of the older Intel Pentium dual cores and Pentium quad, or not quad, but the Q series. And so AMD's A8 processors, these things are freaking badass, and because their integrated graphics are so much better than Intel's. And I know a lot of you guys are really, and by the way, B Trouty 100, I am a dog person, but that dog only barks when I'm recording. He doesn't bark otherwise. And I have a dog. I have an awesome dog. I love my dog. But that dog only barks when I'm recording, which is so freaking annoying. But anyway, the A8 processor, APU with integrated graphics, is so much better than Intel. They did some benchmarks on this thing, and it can run Battlefield with easily medium to high settings depending on your resolution. 1080p, just fine. If you turn off some of the shadows or some of the anti-aliasing, you can get graphics card performance out of this thing. And I realized with the amount of questions that I was being asked was people asking if these lower end processors were worth buying, and it really made me wonder, this processor could go to a good home. It could really benefit somebody. So I decided to go ahead and give this away, and it was actually donated by a good friend of mine who got this down at Comic-Con last year and didn't have a need for it. So he donated it to the show and said, here, Jay, go ahead and give this out to one of your viewers, and that's exactly what I'm doing. He could have sold this, but he didn't. He wanted me to do a giveaway with it. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do right now. Right now, as of this very moment, the giveaway for the AMD is cut off. So if you're in here for the AMD giveaway, we are going to go ahead right now, and that's exactly what we are going to do. But there is a big but. And I'm not talking about just the one I'm sitting on right now. There is a big but. Do not leave this stream. I promise some surprises, and there is. So do not leave the stream, okay? If you don't win, you're going to be sorry that you left, I promise. So here we are. We are doing the giveaway right now. It is going, it is thinking, it is looking at all of these freaking entries because there are so many. Scott Draher, you have won the AMD, mister. I think you're in here because I believe you commented. Yes, you did. You are following, and you've got a badass picture of a dirt racer. It looks like an oval, maybe a figure 8 racer right there. So Scott, you have won this AMD A8, buddy. What I'm going to do right now is I am tossing you a follow as we speak. I need you to DM, just DM, or private message on Facebook. No, let's not do that because I'm only going to trust it through Twitter. During the 24-hour live stream, there were a lot of people who were, believe it or not, trying to hack Twitter accounts while the stream was happening because of the amount of stuff we were giving away. So Scott Dre here, which is funny because you asked for a shout-out as well. I have already followed you on Twitter, my friend. Send me a DM. I need your information, your name, your address, and this bad boy will be on its way to you likely on Monday. Okay? So what I would like from you, once you get this, if you could go ahead and tweet me a picture or something saying, hey, look, I got a processor from JayzTwoCents. Give me a little bit of a shout out there. That would be great. This thing, if you are in here for this, where the hell did you guys all go? If you guys are in here for this, this has been given away to Scott Draher. But let's go ahead and face it. There were just as many entries for these bad boys right here, these billets munitios. But before we get to that, and in fact, I want to see if Scott commented. I know he was in here. I hope he didn't leave. That would be cool if the person in here who won was actually in here. Because there were so many people who... Scott, if you're in the stream, do me a favor. Like, jump up and down and be like, yeah! Yeah! I know I won't be able to see it, but I'll at least know you did it. Okay? So, you won that processor, my friend. That is yours. I know you're in here because you tweeted me. Where are you? Whatever. All right. So before we go ahead and move to the Munitio giveaway, I want to go ahead and read some of the comments. And by the way, someone's asking what a DM is. It is a direct message. You can only send direct messages on Twitter if the person at either end is following each other. That's why I've just went ahead and set Scott a follow. Besides, he commented and chatted with me a little bit throughout this whole giveaway. He wasn't like some people who just... And this isn't... I'm not saying anything negative. If you hit follow and click the tweet and that was it, and you didn't interact, it doesn't matter. It didn't change your chances of winning. It's just, it's nice to interact, because that's the whole reason why I'm on Twitter. That's a loud helicopter flying by. Do you guys hear that? Holy shit. All right, guys, if you're upset that you didn't win the AMD, you know, there's plenty more to go around. And guess what? There's still 62 of you in here. Badass. I appreciate you guys sticking around, because I know you guys want those billets. And one more thing to point out. The giveaway is locked down as of right now. So, if you enter right now for the billets, it's not going to count. So, here's what I'm going to go ahead and do. Give me 2 seconds, because I want this to stay fair. I don't want everyone who now didn't win the AMD to now rush over and enter for the billets. So, okay. Scott has already tweeted me. He has tweeted me back his information. The AMD is as good as gone. But do me a favor, don't run over and now try and enter for the billets. That is just shady. You know, be fair, because you can only enter for one, and that we're just not gonna play that game. So what I'm doing right now is I'm actually going in and I am removing these tweets, because at the same time I am tired of my phone getting blown up. My God. You have no idea how much my phone over the last like 3 days has just exploded. I mean, I had to turn off notifications. It was too much. It was keeping me up at night, because I leave my phone on silent, and so, you know, it was like non-stop, just not. And at work, it was just never. It was just seriously nonstop. So, and actually, right now, if you guys can't tell, I'm like struggling to just kind of babble, because I'm in the middle of doing stuff here, and I don't want people to be like, "What's he doing now? He's boring. He's boring." Okay, I already said it. Look, somebody told me I have rapist eyes, and those rapist eyes are now looking at you. Go and follow Munitio right now if you haven't. Their information is right here in the description down below. You might have to refresh the stream, because I just removed that click to tweet information. But I would really, 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 really appreciate it if you would do that, because Munitio, they just want some exposure. That's all they want. And they're a new company who deserve it. And so they have gladly, over the last few months, given me product to give away. And that if all you guys have to do to show your appreciation, that says, hey, you know what? Even if I don't win, or even if I do, I'm going to click that follow button, because I like free shit. And I want people to keep giving me free shit. And guess what? If Munitio sees that, wow, JayzTwoCents brought us 100 follows, or he got, I don't even know how many mentions. They contacted me yesterday and said, oh my God, our Twitter won't stop tweeting. So stuff like that really makes them excited. And if you can get a company excited, guess what? They send you stuff to give away. So if you want more stuff to give away, guys, that's what you got to do. That's what you got to do right there. You've got to scratch them, man. And so far, it looks like we've only lost about 5 viewers after the AMD got given away, and that is fine. I'm going to go ahead and open this up, because like I said, look at the box on this thing. This thing is awesome. Because like I said in the video about the giveaway, these are not sealed. You know, these were used and played with, and they've got brand new hollow points in them. All the hollow points are brand new, so you're not getting anything that was stuck in anyone else's slimy ear. And you know, we'll go ahead and take a look here. Look at that. Look at all those hollow points. These things are freaking gorgeous. And you know, it's got the nice white cord there if you like white. And the carry pouch on this thing, the little pouch it comes in. Look at this. It's like a nylon, right? Kind of like a nylon mesh, but it's not hard plastic, but it's like definitely firm, so you're not going to damage anything in there. And you open it up, right? So they fit right in there. It says Munitio. How pretty, right there. And in the inside, you've got, if I can get them out of here, you've got over-the-ear ear hooks. And this is what I think is one of the coolest part, and this is one of the things that my SVs, these guys right here, the ones that are not even released, I feel are kind of lacking a little bit, even though these cost more than the billets. The over-the-ear hook is perfect if you're a jogger or a runner, or you ride bike, or you do something where you just want to make sure it doesn't fall out of your ear. You're at the gym and you're sweating and stuff. Even though these stay in my ear just fine without a over-the-ear hook, that's not the case for everybody. So these things just snap right on the back, and then you've got an over-the-ear hook, and they ain't going anywhere. So those are sitting right inside there, and I know you guys are really, really, really after this. And let's see. Someone thinks that my opinion on it is good. It must be good. You know, guys, I try and be as unbiased as possible, which is really difficult because let's face it, we all have our opinions, and our opinions are all as human beings based on some sort of a bias. But I have other earphones, and these guys right here, the billets were the product that got me so excited about Munitio, and so I had to share it with everybody. And so I'm going to go ahead and give away surprise number 1. When Munitio found out that I was giving away my billets and that I had put new hollow points in there, they said, we'll go ahead and send you a brand new set. So you're not actually winning these used ones. These used ones are staying with me, and I'm giving them to somebody who deserves these, believe it or not, locally, a friend of mine. You guys are actually winning a brand new sealed set. And if you're like me, you like to open up boxes, right? Let's face it, we all like unboxing videos, and we like to go, yay, it's new, we get to open it, come on, box. You tear it open, and you go, yay, I got stuff, and you like get all crazy with it, right? I don't like making messes, that's going to bother me. That's going to bother me, right there. But they're giving away a brand new set for whoever wins. But we're getting ready to do that giveaway. You guys got to stick around because there are still more things to surprise you guys with. Seriously. Jay's just giving me, I've lost my mind. I'm crazy in the head, and I'm giving you guys all sorts of free stuff. I'm buying your love. If I've got to buy your love, you know, if I've got to go ahead and stroke your, don't get dirty now. If I've got to stroke your need and desire, your tech addiction like I have to give you guys really cool free stuff, then that's what I'm going to do. So that's why you've got a brand new set coming and not these used ones that I've been flaunting all along. No, you get to open it up yourself. So what I'd like to go ahead and do right now, guys, what I'd like to go ahead and do right now is I'd like to show you a video that I put together just kind of showcasing just a little bit of the billets. You know, I know I just kind of showed it off, but, you know, I got to scratch their back, man. They stepped up again and sent me free set of billets to give away for you guys. The least you can do is you can watch this little video that I put together here about what it is that we're giving away. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a second here and talk about exactly what it is you're going to win here. The winter white billets are a silvery color, even though it says winter white, but these things are absolutely gorgeous. They're made of aluminum. The Y adapter is made of aluminum. The battle gray here, it comes with black and red hollow points. They all come with 6 sets of hollow points, 2 of each color, of small, medium, large, and they're just absolutely gorgeous. I can't even explain to you how these things sound. And guys, I know it sounds like product placement, but I really am passionate about this product. It's awesome. I just wanted you guys to get a chance to own a set yourself. There you go, guys. That's the billets, and you can win. Oh, looks like I got a friend calling in here. I'm going to go ahead and add this guy to the Skype call here. Francis, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hey, Jason.
What's up, man?
How you doing today, man?
Doing good, man. You just caught me in the middle of my live stream. What can I do for you?
Yeah, that's good. Listen, dude. I heard you were holding a contest. You're giving away like an AMD processor.
Yep.
and some new earbuds and
A8.
stuff.
Yeah, the Munitio billets.
Are those earbuds any good?
Dude, they're Munitio, man. Seriously, they're the best.
Yeah. Okay. Well, listen, I want you to do me a favor. Can
Okay.
you rig that contest?
You want me to rig the...
Well, no, but listen, I have a really good reason. I washed in the washer my Beats in the earbuds,
Okay.
and I use those for listening to porn at night. And the porn I'm listening to is to keep my family up, and they don't
I
like it.
can't rig the
And
contest.
so I was hoping maybe.
No, seriously, I can't
Plus, I
rig
need
it
the processor. No, listen, I need the processor because I'm putting together a new Minecraft server. I already have the box and everything, motherboard, but my chip is fried.
Dude, Francis, these guys legitimately entered. I can't rig it
Come
just
on,
because...
dude, seriously, please.
Dude, I know
No,
you're...
listen to me. Like, how long have we been friends?
Like,
Okay?
since last year, easily.
Well, that's fucking long enough, don't you fucking think? I fucking deserve it. Just read
All
the
right.
fucking thing. So I don't fucking know.
Calm down.
I tweeted
Francis,
you. I
Francis.
fucking tweeted you.
Yes, you did, because you're my friend.
Well, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you.
Take
Fuck
the
you.
Seriously, have you... That's my friend, Francis there. He tends to get a little bit angry. So, yeah, well, you know, if they're good enough for, you know, Boogie to want them, I guess, maybe these things actually do have something that's, a there you go. Francis himself wanted me to rig this for him. I had to end the call because he just was getting just a little bit out of hand, as he usually does. And if you haven't seen his J.J. Abrams video, he's not too happy about that either. But without further ado, let's go ahead and give away the brand new set of billets, the Munitio billets in winter white. Man, I just feel all like disrespected right now. That he just okay. Francis, you know, being friends with Francis is definitely a love-hate relationship. That guy, man, you gotta like walk on eggshells. It's like no matter what you do, you don't know what you're getting with that guy. And right now, we are going ahead and doing our billets giveaway. Don't leave after. We've got a few more minutes left in this live stream, and you guys are going to wish you stuck around. Trust me. And 3, 2, 1. Let's pick a winner. Here we go. It's calculating. 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 There's so many entries, it's taking forever. Oh, my God. Come on. Refresh. Waiting. Let's make sure you're following here. It looks like the winner for these billets is Theodore Bakateig. Bakateig. That might be German. I'm not sure. Theodore, if you're in here, man, I'm going to go ahead and send you a follow. If you're not, we're going to see what happens here because if you don't respond back in a couple of days or whatever, I might have to end up giving away your set. But guys, do me a favor. Don't leave because one of the other surprises I had for you guys was that when Munitio found out that I was doing this giveaway again, not only did they send me that brand new set, they sent me 2 brand new sets. So if you entered to win the Munitio and you didn't get them right now, guess what? I'm giving away the second set to somebody in this live stream. So you had like a 1 in 300 chance in the billets in the tweet. It doesn't matter if you're following me or not. If you're in this live stream, that's all it takes to win them now. There's 61 of you in here. You now have a 1 in 61 chance in winning these billets. And it doesn't matter if you've already entered for the billets or if you entered for the AMD or not. Just for the fact that you guys showed up, you get me an hour of your time to come in here, ramble, rant, talk about Steve Jobs, stroke Munitio's butt, get yelled at by Francis. I figured you guys definitely deserve that. So what I'm going to do right now is I am going to go ahead and I'm going to put together a quick click to tweet. And this is going to take me a second here. I should have had this ready to go, but I didn't because I was getting stuff ready for the stream. So, at JayzTwoCents. Okay, guys, here's what we have done. I have just created a new click to tweet that I am now going to be sticking in the body and description of this video. I'm going to make it easy to find. It's very spread out from the rest. Click me now. Save. All right, guys, refresh the stream. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to give 10 minutes. 10 minutes for you guys to click that. Get it rolling in Twitter, and I am going to pick a winner from that hashtag right now, which has only been sent out to you guys in this live stream. There is nobody else who knows that that is there. Only you, 61 of you. I like how that number hasn't changed once I announced that I was giving away something to somebody in the stream. 61 people. You have a 1 in 61 chance. That's pretty cool, if you ask me. So you guys better quickly. Oh, and the phone. Oh my God, the phone is just going bam, 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 bam. Let me give you guys 10 minutes. It is exactly 7 o'clock. At 7:10, I'm going to do the giveaway. I'll then talk about whatever you guys want to talk about for about another 10 minutes if you don't want me to leave. If you want me to leave, just say, hey, get your fat ass off the screen. You already gave us the stuff we want. We're going to go back and watch Boogie now, so you can go back out there and, you know, play with your computer and tinker with your shit. I don't know. Whatever. If you guys have had fun, let me know. Let me know if you had some fun. I'm going to turn this on just so you guys can hear. This is why it's been hard to respond to you guys. You guys see? I just dropped my phone! Ah! Okay. This is why it has been hard to answer you guys during this stream. And I've sort of just had to start ignoring it because we got 9 more minutes, people. 9 more minutes. And there's only 28 of you in here. How sad. How sad is that? Because when I pick the winner, I'm going to say, hey, in the live stream, I just said yada, yada, yada. And if you can't reply to me on Twitter and say what that yada, yada, yada was, that secret word, I'll know you weren't in here. And then I'll just do it again. Seriously. Look at this. Look at this. You guys multiple entering. Look at that. Oh, we've got Abby. Hi, Abby. You follow on Facebook. We've got Luke Price in here. We got Milkolamijimadamis. Sorry. I know I just destroyed your name. So let's go. What you guys want to talk about? We got 8 minutes. The fact that Scott won the processor. If you guys are mad that you didn't win, don't go away mad. Don't go away angry. Be sad. No, don't be sad. Be happy. Be very happy because I'm going to be giving away more stuff in the future. Seriously. That's what I do. That's what I do. I'm buying your love. Okay? Just like I have to do with my daughter when I come home from work. My daughter says, Daddy, 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 what'd you get me? Can I get a hello or a hi or I love you? I love you, but what'd you give me? I love what you gave me even more. You know, it's if that's what I got to do, whatever, fine. I'll do it. So if you guys came here and found my channel because of Boogie, you guys may have no idea who I am. Obviously, Boogie and I have very different content, right? He's a comedian. He's got his Francis voice. He's always getting so angry and yelling at everybody all the time. And talking about, you know, J.J. Abrams making the new Star Wars movie, right? That's funny. That's I'm just like, we have here a phone, and with smartphones you can do this. And it's hard to make technology content fun and exciting, people. It really is. So if you think I'm doing a good job and you guys like it, do me a favor, subscribe. If you're not subscribed, subscribe, please. And seriously, go and watch my other videos, man. It's the likes. It is the likes and the views that drives people like Boogie and I to keep putting out content. If we didn't get views or we didn't get likes, what reason is there for that? I mean, yeah, I'm going to be on TV on Monday, right? Boogie's just done his Volkswagen commercial, and he's got other secret projects in the works. But I wouldn't tweet more than once, just simply because, you know, I can't guarantee what's going to happen. And there's now more of you in here than when we started this. I love it. What's funny is Boogie's, I just thought about this. Boogie's Twitter is now going to explode because I tweeted him in there. He's going to probably Skype me and be like, what the Jay, what the hell are you doing, man? Because he's at the pre-release event for the magic thing. You know, he had enough time to do that call. Then he had to get the hell out of here. That's why it was like timed just right. Yeah, so... Anyway, I hope you guys say, all I have to do is tweet it, or do you have to still follow? Well, if you're already following, then you don't have to refollow. And if you're going to unfollow because you didn't win, then that's just kind of a jerk move, don't you think? Especially when I said I'm going to be doing more, so why would you unfollow? If you unfollow, how are you going to know about it, right? Let's see, Surfboy101 says, and guys, we got 6 more minutes left. Surfboy101 says, I found you by looking at which processor is better, AMD or Intel, and you helped me very much. Thank you. You are welcome. The whole reason why I do it is, what is this yada yada word? He said, I've been in the stream this whole time. I haven't said the yada yada word yet. I'm going to say it right before I do the giveaway. Jays, do you watch Swifty? I used to watch Swifty back when I did a whole lot of PvP stuff in World of Warcraft quite a few years ago, but I don't play World of Warcraft that much anymore. And when I have been playing, I think I've played like 10 hours or so this year. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and mute that now. Because I've been not having much time to play, I started a new character and just been like kind of, moseying along, doing some quests and stuff. So I don't really watch Swifty anymore. He's a pretty cool guy. I mean, he's got like 400,000 some odd subs. But, who knows? Wherever this YouTube thing goes is where it goes. I don't really care if it gets huge. I don't really care if it stays where it's at right now. There's 3,000 of you guys that thought that it was okay to click that subscribe button, and I think that number should be higher. Because I think with this giveaway, I should have easily bought some of your guys' love. And if I didn't buy your love, then I'm going to cry myself to sleep. Because I have a memory foam pillow, and it soaks up the tears. And when I'm sad and I roll over, I can smell those tears, and I remember why I cried in that pillow. And it'll be because you guys didn't subscribe. But whatever. Can't win them all. Let's go ahead and read some more of these comments right here. Let's see. We got 62 new tweets. Jays, can we only enter once for the new one? This one here, it doesn't matter if there's duplicates. However, duplicates do not improve your chance to win because everyone's name gets listed in a list of people who've tweeted. So it's not like your name will appear twice. It's not going to help you. Surprise with... Jay surprised me with a call from Boogie. Yes, we did. Boogie is an awesome guy. I hope you guys have seen his Volkswagen commercial. If you haven't, why the hell wouldn't you? Why the hell wouldn't you have seen it? That is an awesome commercial. It is freaking awesome. Give me them now. All right, we've got 4 more minutes, guys. 4 more minutes. Made for free shit wants a shout out. I know you're not going anywhere. I know you're going to follow. I'll probably only hear from you every time I'm giving something away. But if you watch the videos in between, that's fine. That is perfectly okay, as long as you watch the videos in between. If you don't, I will be incredibly sad. And I've already told you what happens when I'm sad. My pillow gets salty. Really salty. And not the good kind of salty, like French fries or something like that. It's like sorrow. It kind of tastes like burning, actually. And I don't like, burning in the eyes and stuff, so... Jay, I don't see it on YouTube, so I can't enter for the last giveaway. Please respond. It's in the description. If you're watching on a mobile device, I know that kind of sucks, but I can only accommodate those on a computer. I'm doing the best I can here, guys. Refresh it in your mobile phone, and there should be a little pull down, and there should still be the description and the button there, and it works. It works on the mobile phones. I know, because I tested it. I've been testing this for like 3 days to make sure everything goes very smoothly. So what do you guys think about the stream, though? Did it go smooth? Did you guys have fun? If I do this once a week, are you guys going to come and hang out? And I don't mean giveaways once a week. Hell no, I ain't that rich. I ain't rich at all, actually. Like, as Boogie says, I'm broke and desolate. Destitute. David Richardson wants a shout-out. I already did that. Made for free shit. Yes. I'm trying to find people who are talking to me and not just tweeting. Tweeting out the Twitter. I have played Slender and recorded it while listening to you. Oh boy. I have a Slender video. On here. 2 more minutes, guys. My Slender video is very funny because it's got a little twist to it. And do yourself a favor. Go after the stream, not now. Don't leave the stream. Go into my uploaded videos and find the video that says Jay's fat guy gets trolled playing Slender, or fat guy fail while playing Slender, something like that. And sitting right here in this chair, playing Slender in the dark, with, I don't have him in here, with my 7.1 surround sound headphones turned all the way up, because that was kind of like the dare was, some people will turn the volume really low, and then they're not quite as scared of the guy in the suit. I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to whoop. I just turned it all the way up, and there they were, as loud as they could be, and something really funny and interesting happened outside of Slender. So I would really, really like it if you guys would go find that video. It's called Fat, and this thing's still going, by the way. I'm going to turn it back on, just for fun. It's like music to my ears. If you guys go and watch that Slender video, it says fat guy fail while playing Slender. That would make me feel very, very happy. And leave a comment that says, hey, I came here from the live stream, and this stuff is really, really funny because you're fat and you failed. That would be pretty epic, too. 1 more minute, guys. It's 7:09. Once it hits 7:10, we are doing our giveaway. It's 7:09. Some people are saying they can't find it on their desktop. I'm not sure what that means, to be honest with you. Maybe I'll be nice and I'll give you guys 2 more minutes. How's that? Don't get mad. Just 2 more minutes. Remember, your chances right now in this live stream are, let's say everyone that's in here right now, this 1 in 69. You got a much better chance than before. That's for sure. I'm trying to get through your comments because I want to interact with you guys. But holy crap, was there a lot more interaction than I expected there to be. Okay, guys, 2 more minutes. Yes, I'm going to continue my Things to Know series. Somebody asked if I'm going to continue my Things to Know. I said it earlier in the stream. Maybe you weren't in here yet. There's so much I want to do, and there's just not enough time for everything. I'm trying. I'm putting out about 2 videos a week, and I would love to do more. But remember, I'm married. I've got a kid. I've got a full-time job that takes up a lot of my time, and sometimes I don't even get to start recording and editing until 9 o'clock at night after my wife and kid are in bed, and I'm tired, and I'm just dragging ass, and I'll put on I'll turn on all the lights in here, and I'll set up the recording area, and I'll get my mic moved over, and I'll get the camera and tripod all set up, everything focused, I've got the audio, everything, and then I'm just, I don't have any energy to do this. And then I know that after that, there's hours and hours of recording, and I want you guys to at least appreciate the videos I do put out, because a lot of those videos that are uploaded, they may be uploaded at like noon during the day, at least my time, but they weren't edited and finished and uploaded until like 3 a.m. And that's 3 a.m. on a work night, and I get up 2-3 hours after that, and I have no sleep. And I do that. I honestly do that because I really like giving content to you guys. Some people call us YouTubers, you know, you guys are selfish view whores. You guys are self-centered and everything's about you. Well, I think you guys would agree in here that this whole streaming giveaway was about you guys and not me, because that's the whole reason why I do this. And I'm trying to share my information with you people, and I take some of the geeky knowledge that I have and what my wife calls some of the useless space that is being, like, used up in here. Every once in a while I hear ding dong, and it's like, what was that sound? Because I've squeezed out so much important knowledge to fit the crap in there. I do it for you guys. I'm making myself stupider for YouTube. And do I play games on Steam? Yes, I play games on Steam, but I haven't given out my information because I'm hackers and stuff. Okay, guys, it's 7:12. Time for the giveaway. We're going to go ahead and do it right now in 3, 2, 1. It's thinking. Dylan Cortadi. It looks like you got some headphones over your eyes. You, sir, have won the second set of Municio billets. I'm going to go ahead and click you a follow. Do me a favor. Send me a DM right now, a direct message. You've better be direct messaging me because you 4 minutes ago said, Jayz2Cents surprised me with a call from Matt Boogie2988. Give me dem Municios now. Hashtag Jayz surprise. And then 24 minutes ago, you said you didn't even care if you won anything at this point because I read your comment and it made your night. Well, guess what? Now I made your night even more. I expect you to keep following. I expect you to be subscribed to me on that YouTube's. And don't forget, guys, I have a vlog channel. I think it's down in the description. If not, my main channel right here at the top. It says new vlog channel. It'd be awesome if you guys went and subscribed to that, because that's just me being stupid and talking in front of the camera, talking about all sorts of really silly stuff. Some of it lately has been a little bit boring because it's been about weight loss and crap. But you know what, guys? I would love to keep talking to you. I'm losing my voice here. I've got crap to give away. I've got crap to ship out come Monday. And you guys, do yourself a favor. Make sure you send me them DMs. Let's see. I've got Scott Draher's DM. I have not gotten anything yet from the AMD winner, who may not be on the live stream. I'll contact him after the stream. And I haven't gotten anything yet from our latest winner here, Dylan Cortade. Dylan, that's you, bro. Where you at? Where you at? Waiting. I'm waiting. Not yet. I'm gonna give you. I wouldn't leave yet, guys. I'm gonna give him a few minutes to respond, because if he doesn't respond, they're gonna be given away. They will be given away. Once again, Dylan. Right? Is it Dylan? There you go. Yes, Dylan Cortade. You won him, bro. 6 minutes ago, you tweeted. Let's go ahead and hit you up. Let's see here. I'm following you. You got 5 followers, and I'm one of them. You won. You got 3 minutes to respond. Let's see what happens to that tweet right there. You may have even... you asked about the Corvette C7, the iPad 2 jailbroken 2321. Hey, guess what? iPad 2 jailbroken 231. If you live in the United States, it is going to be a 10-year felony charge to start unlocking devices coming tomorrow. I just thought it'd be a little bit of interesting. Armando Medina. Armando Medina never wins. Oh, you're a winner, bro. You're in the stream, and because you're in here, that's why you win. There is too many comments going by on YouTube. If you're in here, Dylan, commenting on YouTube, you've got. Let's see. How do I DM? Okay, you've gone ahead and replied. There we go. That's all you need to do. Guys, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to end this stream. I apologize if I haven't gotten to your comment. There were so many of them. It was impossible to keep up. And I would love to keep doing more live streams. And I'm going to keep doing at least one live stream a week. And I hope you guys have appreciated it. Remember, if you live in the Orlando area, I am going to be on Fox 35, the news remixed on the I believe it's at 10 o'clock, the 10 o'clock news in Orlando. Make sure you watch that. If you live in Orlando, please do me a favor and record it. You have no idea what that would mean to me. But if you guys live out of the country or out of state, or it's just simply not syndicated in your area, it is going to be on their Facebook page. It's also going to be on their webpage. So once it's online, I will be tweeting that shit out. Trust me. It doesn't matter where you live. You're going to see it, okay? Because I'm going to make like 56 digital copies of it, and I'm going to be like random people on the street. Hey, guess what? I was on the news. I was on the news. You guys want to watch me? I was on the news. I'm that crazy guy that was on the news. Here's a flashcard. Take that. Go watch it. Put it in your computer. Watch it. Subscribe to JayzTwoCents. And I'm going to like run off to the next guy. And I'm going to be that crazy guy running around giving people random like SD cards. And I'm probably going to get arrested. I'll make sure somebody's recording it at least, because getting arrested seems to be an amazing way for people to watch like YouTube videos. Let's face it, people love seeing car crashes. They love seeing cop chases. And they like seeing really disgusting things, actually, like that whole, that guy who like defecated in his cup. I don't even want to talk about that. Ugh. All right, guys, that's it. I appreciate you guys all for watching. This has been a whole lot of fun. And remember, it says right there, Tech Talk with JayzTwoCents, and I'm gonna end up putting a little like, where is it? Yeah. Fridays. I would love to make it a regular Friday thing, but here's the problem. Because it's live, and there are so many uncontrollable variables in my life, I can't guarantee that it would be at the same time every single Friday. I'm going to try. But there's a follower I have called Mrs. JayzTwoCents, and she's got a lot of pull on where my time and attention goes. So, oh, yes. Oh my God, I forgot to give you guys the 25% off Munitio code. Thank you. Of all of these tweets that were just like scrolling by super fast, and all of these comments, just one happened to catch my eye that said, don't forget to give out the 25% code. Let me double check it, make sure I've got the right code here. I got to pull up a text from my Munitio guy. And this is the boring part where Jay's, not quite as prepared. And I'm an Eagle Scout, believe it or not. And the motto is be prepared. Yeah, hey, who here... never mind. You guys can watch the replay to see the video of Bookie2988 called me. Francis, he called. He called in. Hold on. Guys, don't leave it. I'm looking for the stupid code. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I want to be completely accurate first. I know it. It's right here. Okay, it's MUN25, MUN25. And you guys wanting to know what the yada yada word is, at this point, because the person who won the billets here from the live stream has already tweeted me, I know he was in here, so I'm not going to do the yada yada word unless you guys would like. I'll give you a secret word. And that secret word should be Super Geek. Actually, it's 2 words. Super Geek, 1 word. SUPERGEEK. Super Geek. Leave the word Super Geek somewhere in your comments here, or tweet me, says Super Geek. People are going to think you're calling me names. Or any video of mine that you watch. just leave the comment Super Geek, and I'll know you guys went from here and branched out into the other areas of my channel. That'll be a fun little game, right? You guys can call me a name at the same time as watch some videos, laugh at me, and maybe win some free stuff next time. Look, I already got Super Geek. Screw you. Screw you. Who the hell do you think you are? No, seriously, we're perfectly okay here. So, MUN25. MUN25. You go to munitio.com. Stop calling me names! Sorry. You go to munitio.com, and you go and you buy what you want. You put it in there, and you go to checkout. And when it says coupon code, you put MUN25, all one word, like Munitio25. And guess what? 25% will just immediately be whacked off the price. Doesn't matter if you took 10 sets of billets and stuck them in your cart, and you hit MUN25, 25% off right then and there. So, with that, guys, I appreciate everyone coming in here. How many people are we ending this with? 56 people still in here, and I'm looking at the concurrent. 329 of you have clicked that button. I appreciate it. I appreciate it so much. We're going to do this in the future, and I have a feeling now, based on the fact that you guys followed me because of Boogie2988, but you've now gotten to see what a sorry, energetic sack of crap that I pretend to be, that I think you guys are going to stick around. I bet you guys are going to stick around. But if you don't, that's your own, that's your bad. All right, guys. Remember, Super Geek, put it in the comments. Any video you watch of mine, tweet it, Facebook it. And what did you guys get my Facebook up to before this is over? Let's take a look. Why is my Facebook tab closed? Damn, I feel really bad now. You guys have gotten me up to 109 likes. So, remember, down in the comments or in the description, there's my JayzTwoCents Facebook page, and I would really appreciate it if you guys would go and hit like, because that's going to be how you guys know, because of YouTube's broken layout, when I upload a new video. Twitter and Facebook. We've all got Facebooks. Come on, there's like 500 million of you. Or something. I mean, oh, actually, I think there's a billion. Isn't there over a billion accounts now? God, that's crazy. Super Geek, put it in your comments right now. Bye.